Okay, y'all, so today we're going to be doing Emaya's hair. So, this is like the second toddler whose hair I've done, and I don't really advertise that I do kids' hair because I don't know, like, I know how to do kids' hair, but it's just you just have to have the patience, and they're not my kids. Like, I don't want to discipline anybody else's kids because they don't want to stay still. Like, if your child can stay still, then he or she can most definitely come to me. And I am a softie for kids. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of a pushover when it comes to these kids. But but anyway, let's get into the hair. So Emaya has baby 4A type hair. And what I mean by that is she has type 4 hair, but the curl pattern looks better on babies. It's more neater. I don't know how to really like explain this, but that's the hair type that she has. Her hair gets dry easily. The left side of her head is thinner than the right side. I've noticed that. As you see on the side, it's a little bit thin, but it's growing in. It's really no issues. Just needs to be consistent and low tension hairstyles. So mom was supposed to pick out a hairstyle, but we just ended up getting on Pinterest and figuring out something just really quick. And she's gonna be back, and the next time we're gonna try a braided hairstyle. It's just something to get her started. So I just shampooed, conditioned, and then I gave her a moisture treatment for the dryness. And now I'm styling her hair. She could not stay out that mirror, even when I gave her like a hand mirror. But I have no problem with readjusting myself to the way that they turn. That's just something that if you're gonna do kids' hair, like you just gotta do. Like they turn their head, you gotta reposition yourself. Um, so I'm just using. Actually, you might think I'm using Shine and Jam, but look. There she go with the mirror. But I'm actually using Baby Edge Control. I'm gonna have to look at the name, but it worked perfect. Like on her hair, it had it sleek and smooth, exactly how it needed to be. It was better than I thought because I was gonna use Jam, but I just went and I was like, let me see how this goes. And you see how kinky her hair is in the back. Just watch how I'm able to slick it up. She's like obsessed with herself. She was just kept saying, I'm gonna be pretty. I'm gonna be pretty. She was so cute like the whole appointment. So like I said, mom was supposed to pick out a hairstyle. Well, we were supposed to pick it out together. It was gonna be a braided hairstyle. I was unaware of how short her hair was. And this is like the second baby that I have ever, you know, actually done her hair. And the first baby, her hair would look mom in the back just tied. But the first baby who hair I did, her hair was longer. So I was able to scalp braid her hair like into a pretty style. I'm gonna see if I still had that picture because that was months ago when I did that. But now it's a lot of parents that are reaching out to me and they like the treatments that they're doing. They like, do you do these on kids? And I'm like, I can. I mean, I can. But yeah, so we found this one style on Pinterest and then I just remixed it because her hair was not long enough or like thick enough at the front for me to do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not putting all that tension on her hair. So I went old school. Yeah, and I just had to just change her head position. But I went old school and I was like, I'm gonna do some chain braids. So that's basically what we're doing. We're doing chain braids into two puffs, and we get her ready for the beach. So I wish I was able to do the hairstyle that we saw. Look at her. She was playing the whole time. Like, why is you stick your tongue? Every time I turn her around to the mirror, she like looking. Look, she did not want to move. She did not want to move her head, y'all. I don't know why she was changing her Now look, she's smiling, but I don't know why she kept changing her personalities through. And I don't know if y'all could see because I parted her hair straight down the middle. As you see, I'm on the right side of her head now. She has more hair on the right side of her head than she does on the left. So that's one of the things we're gonna work on. We're gonna keep treating her hair. We're gonna get it longer and all of that. So yeah, I was having a hard time like parting on this side of the head because I was like, yo, am I getting more hair? Like, did I part this right? Because she was moving and that was like kind of throwing me off a little bit. But I'm like, nah, I ain't tripping. So I had asked her mom, and she was like, yeah, that's how some people's head is though. Like, because even with hair growth, like the left side of my hair grows longer and faster than the right. So like I get a whole inch a month on the left side of my head and I get half an inch on the right. Weird, right? That's just some people's hair is just like that. Okay, now I'm almost done. I'm trying to figure out, and then again I'm like, yo, like how is that possible? Like I was just so confused. I was just looking like, girl, you better get my hair right. Like you bet ooh, you better make me pretty. Like that's what I was getting like the whole time. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to work with her a little bit more and a little bit longer to just actually get a better feel of her hair. Like this was the first time, and not everybody that comes to you, like if you're a hairstylist, then you know not everybody that comes to you is gonna have the normal shaped head, the normal amount of hair density. Like everybody is not gonna be the same. So you just have to work with different hairstyles, different head shapes, just trying out different techniques and just learning. So she's gonna be consistent, but so we're gonna have the opportunity to try different things out. So I had got beads and everything, and it was gonna be like Juneteenth. It's my fault. It's completely my fault. I should have asked like, was her hair long enough for that? I wasn't gonna put no beads on her hair. In my opinion, I was like no, and then I be seeing like it really causes a lot of babies this age lose their hair, like the beads plus the scalp braids and stuff. I've seen too many like posts, and I'm like, I'm new to doing baby's hair. Nah, we gonna do something that's a little bit safer, and then we gonna work on it. So no, I've been looking into like knotless braids for like babies because I mean it's knotless braids. It shouldn't be too harmful or whatever. So we might try that, and I'm gonna do some more research on it. So, but if y'all know any harmless hairstyles for like babies, let me know, especially if their hair is like short and thin, something that's like really gonna be helpful for the hair. Then just comment it below because that would really help me out and to help a lot of my clients and future clients out for me to know information like this. Look at her. I don't know what she was showing us. I think it was Mickey Mouse. It's her facial expressions for me. This girl was too sassy. Look at her. And then it was her mood swings. Like, how could you... Her mood would change in a split second, y'all. It was crazy. Y'all, this is one sassy baby. Because look at her. Gonna cross her legs. And then, look, throwing up her arm. Like, what? But anyways, I'm almost done. And I asked the mom, would it been too much? Cause like I asked, for their opinion or whatever. Should I add this back piece or make it a whole nother? I probably could have still made it like a chain braid and then pushed it into the puff or whatever. But I was like, you think that'll make like the puff be bigger? Because we want like a lively curls. Like we want something that's big since her hair is, short. So in the end, I ended up doing like finger curls. I was trying to let it dry, but the baby was not patient. But it'll be dry and it'll get bigger over time because I separated a little bit after having her up on this dry, and I just wanted it to just flourish and be a little bit bigger. And that was the goal. So little mama was getting tired of sitting still, but look, just looking at herself. Now she getting tired of that. Okay, so now I noticed do not hurt. Oh no, I'm finger coiling it right now. So now I'm finger coiling it. I forgot what we was talking about, but I don't know. She was funny. So I just used some of that edge control, because that also did it. It's like a multi-purpose type of thing. I like using it. Dude, wouldn't this be so much prettier, like if I was able to separate this when I got done? But I know by day 3, this is going to look super, super pretty. Look at her feeling herself. She was like, Mommy, when we get done here, I got to go get my nails polished, my toes. But look, she made her go get lip gloss. This is a whole baby boss, y'all. This is a whole baby boss. Look, what the... She was like, look at my lip gloss. This was one sassy ass baby in my chair. But yeah, so I'm still finna finger coil her hair. Like when I say her mood was changing, like at the drop of a dime, like I don't know why she was looking like that. Now I'm gonna do her edge. Like I just wanted to swoop. Like I wasn't trying to like take them out or whatever. Cause everybody have like baby hairs that do that. Well, I know I still got my original baby hairs, and they lay and they move how they want to. And she's still a baby, so hers should still be there. They'll come out, but it's kind of thin, so we're gonna have to work on it. But she acted like I was hurting her, so I was like, man, let me just go ahead, wrap her up, and put her up under the dryer. Look, she was like, it's time to go. I said, stay still. And when I put this on, she was like, ooh.
Where are other earrings?
Okay, now so I'm gonna let her sit up under the dryer, mainly to make sure that the curls is dry so I can separate and fluff them out. But as usual, she's not like the dry. Like kids do not like the dry. Adults don't even like the dry. She was ready though. Like she was like, I'm gonna be pretty, tricking me every step of the way, I swear. But so after like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, took out the dry. And y'all, she had the prettiest shoes. It matched perfectly. They had like unicorns on them. And so the service for little kids, I call it My Little Unicorn. And I was like, oh my goodness, she dressed the part. Yeah, she was so ready to get up. I was like, you're not done. But I was like, she dressed the part. And then she started crying. I took a picture to show her, like, that's not pretty. She was like, I don't want to be pretty anymore. I'm like, girl. So I asked her which wall she wanted to take a picture in front of. She was like, the flowers. So I had to move the blow dry so she could take a picture in front of the flowers. Turn around. Turn all the way around.
Turn around to the flowers.
Make a circle.
Turn around. Keep turning.
Little bit. Thank y'all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.